So in this environment, we have several virtual machines. Now, the first virtual machine that we're going to look at is the Windows virtual machine. So here I'm showing you the IP address, which is 192.168.1.51. So keep that one in mind as we go through the example. Now I've transitioned over to the Kali Linux box. And this particular machine has an IP address of .50. So let's catalog that one as well. Now before I switch to the third machine, let's look at the network settings in VMware. So I have this one bridged, but notice that I have under Advanced promiscuous mode set to deny. Well, on the third machine, which we're about to look at, which is the Security Onion router and IDS machine, I have promiscuous mode in the VM set to allow. And that's very much necessary to ensure that we can function as a intrusion detection system. We have to be able to see and hear all the traffic, even traffic that's not intended for us. And here you can see an IDS detection rule. And what that rule was configured to do essentially is to detect any ICMP ping messages anywhere on the network. And what's interesting about that is that I've set that rule up so that, let's say I'm pinging from the Kali box, which is what I'm doing right now. I happen to be pinging the Windows system, which is the .51 address. Now, none of these activities is happening from the Security Onion IDS box. And Security Onion, by the way, is a distribution of Linux that has Snort and other capabilities built right in. Now, if you look at the top of the screen, you'll see RT on the top left. And what this means is that it's tripping the Snort alert rule that we created. Okay. Now, the tool that I'm using is called Squeal, and it's basically an interface to Snort. So you can see that that's incrementing. That means that the rule is getting tripped. I can right-click in the tool and even open up the packets and look at them utilizing Wireshark. So now that I've seen that there's something going on in the network, now granted this is harmless, this is just a ping, but we could set that filter up and that rule up for any type of signature. Well, if we walk through our incident response phases, remember one of those phases was to contain. And so in this case, I'm just going to go to the Windows firewall and enable it so that that ping traffic is not allowed. And so you can see here a practical example of how we would identify a threat and respond to it.